Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick first impression on a new foundation that I bought recently. So this is a very inexpensive, a very affordable foundation, but this is not easily available in Indian market. I'll still link few places where you can find this foundation. So the foundation that I'm talking about is the Ordinary Colors Serum foundation. It comes in this cardboard packaging, and I even bought the primer, which is the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. Now I bought these two to try together. Primer has another variant as well, which was a silicone based primer, but I went with the high spreadability just to see how it works because I have never tried this kind of a primer before. Now both of these are purchased from Cult Beauty. When my friend was in London, I just placed a huge order at her place for her to bring these products to me. So I thought this is a great time to try out this foundation and see what I think about this. Now both of these were very inexpensive. I think the foundation was somewhere around 400 or 450 rupees if I convert to Indian rupees, and the primer was also somewhere around 400 rupees. So together the primer and the foundation were below 1000, which was really a steal. And I have heard mixed reviews about the Ordinary foundation, so I just wanted to give it a try by myself and see what I think about it. The foundation comes in this cardboard packaging, which is black, which is quite sleek. I really like the packaging of this. It has the Ordinary Light Coverage Serum Foundation. When I start apply this, I will keep in mind that this is a light coverage. It is not a full coverage, so it will be great for every day or your daily purpose where you don't want heavy coverage foundations. The color that I picked up is 3.0Y, which is medium dark, and it has yellow undertones. The foundation shades of this product is amazing, guys. It has somewhere around 20 or 15 shades, and out of which most of them were out of stock. I really wanted to get I think it was 2.5Y, which was lighter than this, and that was out of stock. I ended up not finding my shade, but so I picked up this medium dark with yellow undertones. It is a little darker shade than I chose from the swatches online, but never mind, I'm still going to try this and see how it works. The foundation comes in this beautiful frosted kind of a plastic container. This is not glass by any means, this is all plastic, but at the same time it is really frosty and matte, which is what I really like about this. I did swatch the product on my hand but never applied it on my face. So this comes in this twist up kind of a mechanism. So as you can see, the nozzle kind of locks, so whenever you're traveling it's really great so that you can just lock the nozzle, and if due to the circumstances this just gets pumped, the product doesn't really come off because the nozzle is locked. So whenever you want, you can just twist the nozzle on anti-clockwise and you have your product. So I really like the concept of how this packaging really is. Coming for the primer also comes in this cardboard packaging, but the outside color is white. On the packaging it's mentioned that it is makeup adherence, visible surface texture and hydration. Directions to use as a last step in skincare regimen as a primer. Bottle is glass this time. It is not safe for traveling by any means. Just keep in mind to store it in a place that is safe in your luggage, and it has this cute little swifter so you can just pump on your face. That's pretty much it with the packaging, guys. So when I was purchasing this product, I had a pretty great understanding of the brand itself. So the Ordinary brand has all its ingredients mentioned right on the packaging, or whenever you purchase you have everything written on their website, or wherever you're purchasing it's just written right over there, which is great for people who wants a visibility of what goes into their product. So suppose if we have a product which is really expensive and you don't actually know what ingredients go in there, which is quite demeaning for us. I mean, you really don't know what you're putting on your face, which would be allergic, which would be something that you don't know of. But this brand literally writes everything and it just shows what goes in there. The skincare of this brand is also amazing because it has pretty decent amount of things in their catalog that are specific to a concern. If you have pigmentation, you have a lot of selection of products which are specific to what you need. The great thing about this brand is it includes everything which is ordinary and which are free of parabens, sulfates, mineral oils. So if you want to know more information about this, you can go to the Ordinary website and you can find all the information in regards to this. The primer that I took is also amazing, as it mentions all the ingredients has in this, so that I know that whatever I'm putting on my face is actually mentioned over here, and you can research individually how it reacts to the skin or what it does to the skin. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've already moisturized my skin. My skincare is already done. I have scrubbed my face and applied Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream as my moisturizer. So I'm quickly going to squeeze a little bit of the primer. So what I'm planning to do is apply the primer only half of my face to see how the foundation kind of performs with and without the primer. So I'm planning on applying the primer only on the right side of my face, and I'll be leaving out this blank so that I can apply the foundation directly onto this side of the face. I'm really not sure how much I'll have to apply this, so I just took like a few drops on my skin. I'm really going to apply this on the crevices of my face where I have a lot of texture, and even on the pores area. I don't have bigger pores, but still I have few textured skin right over here. The foundation kind of cracks here sometimes and just cracks here as well. But the first impression of this, as I said, this just made my skin a lot more like slippery. I feel that I have applied a little bit of a butter or silicone kind of a thing on my face. This side is kind of dry, but this side is a little bit sticky, just like a gripping primer, but there's not much gripness. So for the foundation, I'm directly going to pump this on the side of the face. And as usual, I'm going to use my beauty blender. I think the color is a pretty good match, don't you think? I was pretty skeptical about the color because I planned on getting another one. That's really, really beautiful coverage, guys. Of course, it is a light coverage. Let me zoom you guys so that you can see clearly. I mean, that's a really simple soft layer of foundation. As you can see, there's nothing over here at the moment because I still have to apply a little bit of more product, but I really like how this blended out, and it's really natural. It doesn't look heavy or anything. Of course, it's a lightweight foundation, but as you can see the difference, it just smooths out my skin. It smooths out my skin tone, all the texture. I'm going to take some of the foundation onto the beauty blender itself, just 2 drops of this foundation, and just intensify wherever I want more coverage. I can easily build up the product. As you can see, it just blends out so easily. So you guys can see this really blends out nicely on the crevices of my face, but I think it's a little bit tacky, so we'll have to wait for a few minutes, I think, to just sink this into the skin. Meanwhile, I'll just apply foundation on the bare side. It's a little difficult for me to blend this side of the face, so I think the primer really worked out in spreading out the foundation on this side. I think that was pretty quick for me to blend on that side. It's not that difficult, but I still see a little bit of a difference. Initial thoughts, I really love the way it sits on my skin. So when I do this, I have a line right over here that my skin makes, but the foundation doesn't really settle over there. Even over here, I have a really difficult, I usually have a really difficult time to blend out the foundation, but that's not the case. Over here I have pigmentation, and you know, my skin kind of folds in here. When I do this, the smile line over here, the foundation doesn't really settle over there. So I definitely feel that like 500 rupees, but this foundation is totally worth, at least for the first impression that I had on this. So let's wait for this to settle in. Meanwhile, I'll be applying concealer, bronzer, and I'll be right back for you to show what I really feel about this. Alright guys, so I just filmed a tutorial with this eye look. I just quickly showed how actually you apply eyeshadow. It's just a one-on-one tutorial or one-on-one how-to that I started on my channel. So the first video is this eyeshadow, how to apply an eyeshadow. So yes, my foundation was nice and set. It took me around 1 hour for me to do this video because I was talking on camera and then recording. I'm going to bronze my face using the Michelin Beach Please Holiday Hooray bronzer. Bronzer does blend out nicely. I must say, when I applied the concealer was nicely blended. It was not patchy or anything. I'm going to dust off the powder. For the blush, I'm going to use the Jouer Rose Gold Blush Duo. It has Marigold and Rose Petal. I'm going to use the shade Marigold. So I'll just finish off my face. I'll apply highlighter, apply mascara, and I'll be right back. The lipstick I have used is MAC Meher in the middle and MAC Media on outer edges. So that is how everything is looking, guys. I really love the foundation because for 500 rupees, if this is how it's going to turn out, and if it is how my bronzer, my blush and everything is going to blend, and that means that I'm sold. So I'm just going to give you a quick update. So this side is the side where I applied the primer, and this is a non-prime side. As you can see, this side of the face has a little bit more of texture showing right over here. This side doesn't. It is quite minimal, and even around the nose the foundation is not creased. This side, as you can see, it is a little bit gathered over there. Other than that, I think the foundation has stayed put amazingly. You can see my bronzer, you can see the blush, you can definitely see the highlighter. Baking was amazing. It just held the baking quite nicely. So I think overall thoughts, I really love the foundation. The foundation mixed with the primer is an added bonus together, and I really enjoyed this side of the face rather than this side if I compare both. If not, I think this side is also pretty great, but if you just want these creases to avoid, you can definitely apply a primer. I think this is really great for something on daily wear. I did a complete glam look, guys, and the foundation doesn't actually look like a daily wear. It definitely looks something more high coverage than it is what mentioned, like a lightweight, but I can definitely see that it is not heavy. It is set. It was sticky at the beginning, but now it's completely set, and I don't see it tacky or sticky whatsoever. So that's my initial thoughts on the Ordinary Serum foundation. As I said, I'm in the shade medium dark again, and my thoughts on the Ordinary Spreadability primer. I really like the primer mixed together. This two together is a match made in heaven, and I hope you guys like the video. If you do, please do share, like and subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is down in the bottom. I'll mention where to purchase the Ordinary products in India, and if you want to place an order on Cult Beauty, you can do that as well. I'll leave the link of that in the description box for you. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.